Hello everyone, welcome back to leewhat channel. So today on Ordeal Berserk alert, we are fighting against V. The main gimmick this time is we need to reduce the SP. If the SP bar is full, then we die. That's all. So we need heroes that drain SP. For that, I have couple. We have Isis. All enemies hit by Desert Tide lose 30 SP. But this one has a disadvantage because Isis need to get hit first, so it can be slow on the start. When we start the battle, we need to immediately reduce the SP. So this one may be harder to use. And then we have Monte. The hero deals physical damage equal to 2000% of the attack power and decrease hit enemies SP by 20. This one pretty good because we can just spam the leader's block and Monte will just automatically attack, which drain the SP. So this one is one of the good candidate. We have another one which is Set. Upon using a 3 chain, the hero deals physical damage equal to 300% of their attack power every 0.5 seconds to enemies within range and decrease their SP by 4 per second. Cooltime 3 seconds. This one is too slow, so I don't recommend this one. Next is the Archer R0. Hit enemies will lose 5 SP per hit, but we need to use 3 chain and then use R0 block to get the SP drain. This one usually you pair with like Yeudong. But alternative is we can use this Fire Rain as the special skill from Archer. The critical chance of the next skill is increased, and reduce SP of damage enemy by 5. So with the premium special skill accessories, then we can spam the Fire Rain. But by using the Fire Rain, it has a kind of short range. So you need to make sure your hero walk first within the attack range, then you can start to spam the Fire Rain. For the early stage, the range doesn't matter because the boss will pull us. But later on the stage 13, the range matters. Next one is Cinder. This one is collab, so you probably most likely don't have. But when we use 3 chain, reduce SP of the enemy with the highest attack power by 25. Next is Teresa. Enemies with the Mark of Light lose 5 SP every time they receive an attack. And also, after activating Artillery of Light, the hero uses Bombard of Light to deal of the attack power per hit and decrease the hit enemy's SP by 100. This one is also good to reduce the SP, but can be sometimes slow. So if you got the bad timing, you miss the reduced SP, then you die. So this one less recommended. Next we have Osiris. Osiris, you need to use his block first and then use allies 3 chain. We need the 3 chain. When we spam 3 chain, the curse of Osiris decreases the enemy's evasion by 25 and SP by 50 for 5 seconds and deals magical damage equal to 2000 of his attack power. The SP drain is good, but we need a lot of 3 chain. So this one is up to you if you want to use. Then this one is the best one, the easiest to use. Melissa. You just need, upon using her block, the hero casts a curse on the enemy with the lowest remaining HP. So the curse affects the entire enemy. The cursed enemies lose 3 SP with every hit they receive. So best you pair Melissa with a hero that hit a lot, like Tianmo or Nebula. For this one requirement, we just need her to have the premium block gen because we need to keep cursing the enemy. So back to V. This time we have Rage. boss stacks buff, so we need to use Anut to dispel. And then infestation, hero receive damage over time. So this one we need to get some kind of damage reduction and then shield to sustain. But since later on we cannot spam too much of the Anut to remove the reach, we most likely we need to get something to reduce the to dispel the buff. So for this one I'll be using Melissa, and I put Wrath of Goddess special skill because dispel all enemies buff. For the build we just need her to survive, so damage reduction, and then special skill, generate one special skill and generate one block. The rest is optional. We just need her to survive and curse the enemy. Next we'll be using Tianmo, the usual critical damage build with armor penetration, sigil and resurrection ring. Also the hero attack power accessories with the generate one special skill block, generate one block, generate shield and increase hero attack power. Then we'll be using Rani for the buff. So Rani we just need to use the damage reduction build and generate one special skill block, generate one block. The skill I'll be using the resurrection mainly for the shield. So Rani and then Tianmo. For the champion we'll be using Agrius to buff the physical damage. As for the goddess, we could try with Aubrey because we have the Right of Goddess for the dispel. But if you want to be extra safe, then bring Anut. Okay, let's go. For the first few stages, we just one-shot the enemy, the V. Just because it's Tianmo. Not much of showcase for today. And the last attempt for today. So to recap, we probably will be using Melissa, Monte, and then the archer the fire range skill for the 3 teams to clear the stage 13 later. Okay, that's it for stage 5 for today. If you still have questions, just leave a comment. I'll reply as soon as possible. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.